Hello, everybody. So, today I wanted to talk about two ways that you can make therapy affordable. So, if you want to go to counseling, here are two ways that you can make therapy very much affordable. And so, obviously, paying for therapy, you can definitely use your insurance. And so, you can find, if you go to psychologytoday.com, you will be able to find therapists that are on Psychology Today, and they will list the type of insurance that they take and things like that. And so you can obviously pay for therapy using your insurance. And typically, when you pay for therapy using your insurance, that means you will be using your copay. So whatever your copay is, your insurance, you can always call them and ask them, and they will tell you what your copay is. It's typically the copay you would use if you went to the doctor, and things like that. However, there are some people that have a copay that is too high because they have a deductible, and so sometimes that does make counseling inaffordable and things like that. So if you are a person who has a high deductible, especially as the new year is kind of starting, where there's just been that open enrollment period and things like that, so most people's insurances are starting back up, and so you may have a big deductible, and so counseling may become unaffordable for you. So here are two ways that you can make it a little bit cheaper for yourself. So the first way is most companies, most employers have an employee assistant program, is the EAP. So there are lots of therapists across the US who will take the employee assistant program insurance from your employer, and it is free if you get it through your employer. So what you would need to do is to go to your human resources and ask for the employee assistant program. The employee assistant programs in most companies have a variety of services. So counseling is one of them, but like I know the last place that I worked at, they had a legal team that you could contact. They had things for, like, if you had a family member who needed assisted care living. So they have many things that are branched under the employee assistant program. So don't ignore it. As the new year is starting, a lot of companies have started to send out that information so that employees can be aware of the EAP program. So contact your human resources and just ask for the employee assistant program. And then there's a number there that you will call, and you'll let them know what you're looking for. And then they will tell you how many sessions they offer for free. And they will, if you qualify for it, and typically you would. I think the only reason why you may not is the time length, because some employers, say you have to be working for us for a certain amount of months, and things like that. But they'll tell you how many sessions you can get, and then they will give you a code. Now, when you call a therapist, you would need to tell that therapist, hey, here's, I'm going to be using my EAP for the, couple of sessions that I'm going to get. And here's the number of sessions that will be free to me. And then you can also discuss with that person, with that therapist, what would happen after that code runs out. There are some employee assistant programs where you can get another code and things like that. So that's always something you can discuss with that therapist, especially if they're familiar with EAPs. They may be able to tell you how you could get another code to get another couple of sessions free. So the employee assistant program is one way to get some free therapy sessions. Another way that you can get some therapy sessions at a very discounted cost. Let me look at my phone here because I want to read off of their website. And I'll put this information um, in the description below. But they're called Open Path Collective, and you can find a therapist on there. The first thing that comes up on their website, it says our therapists provide affordable in-office and online psychotherapy sessions between $30 and $60. They also offer, those therapists also offer couples and counseling sessions for around $80. And so that is a huge discount as compared to paying $145 or 200 and something plus dollars or different things like that. And so if you are not able to use your insurance, where you just pay your copay, um, but you need therapy and you need it at a very discounted cost, then you can look at Open Path Collective. And for Open Path Collective, you would go onto their website. You do have to pay an initial fee with them, and then they will direct you to the different counselors and things like that that they have available. And then one of their counselors, the counselor that you pick will be, able to get back to you. They usually ask counselors to get back in touch with people within, 24 to 48 hours. And so you would get a response back from, the counselor, and then you can kind of start the process of therapy. And whatever it is that you agree to pay them, then that's what, happens. Um, so those are the two ways: is an EAP, your EAP at your employer's HR, and Open Path Collective, which will be out of pocket, but the fee is anywhere between $30 and $60 for individual, and then it is $80 for either couples or family sessions. So those are two ways that you can have affordable counseling, especially as the new year comes in. Insurance may have deductibles and things like that. So that's a way that you can afford to get some therapy in your world. And so I hope this information was useful. If you yourself have anything that I haven't, any other service that makes therapy more affordable and things like that, then please go ahead and leave it in the comments so that other people can see it. And so I can see it too, so I can learn more about, any affordable or free therapy services that there are out there. All right. Take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you another day.